Pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that cause adverse change. The three major types of pollution are air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. Construction is the building of large structures considered as an industry. In America alone, there are approximately 350,000 industrial buildings built per year, adding on to the already 5.6 billion buildings in the United States. Globally, there are approximately 100 billion buildings of all types and sizes in the world. Normally, people would be happy about this, but only environmentalists know the truth. Air pollution is one of the most dangerous forms of pollution because sometimes it isn't even visible to the naked eye. From construction, a poor air quality will result from the release of carbon emissions such as dioxide, monoxide, and particulates from all the machines used in construction. 7% of nitrogen gas emissions are from sites, and even sulfur dioxide emissions that can bring forth many problems. Although these gases aren't visible to the naked eye, they can lead to serious health problems for people living around the construction site. Problems such as coughing, wheezing, exacerbated asthma, and respiratory diseases can occur. From the sulfur dioxide emissions, even eye problems can become common. Some cases being so serious, the affected had lost their sight completely. In the UK, carbon dioxide emissions from the construction industry have risen in the past 30 years from 8.9 million tons to 13.4 million tons, which is just the beginning of the damage construction sites are causing. The proposed solution for these emissions can be to source plants and equipment that operate on carbon-neutral biofuels or renewable energy sources. It can be considered adding renewable energy on site to be used for construction. Afterwards, recycling and reusing remaining material when possible.
Okay, so I'm here with one of the residents who live in an active construction site. Can you please tell me your name?
Aiden Sinnell.
Okay, Aiden, please tell me, what is your experience on living near a construction site?
It's really bad for my asthma. I wake up every morning and it's very noisy and loud, and it's also very hard to go to sleep.
How do you think your neighbors? Do you think your neighbors agree with you?
Yes, I think there's a general consensus that this construction sucks.
Do you believe that the construction sites ruins the value of your home?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
There are 5 phases in the life cycle of construction materials. These include mining, which also involves the removal or harvesting of the material, as well as manufacturing, building, usage, and deconstruction. Mining and manufacturing have the biggest negative effects on the environment, but deconstruction is also getting worse because of difficulties regarding waste disposal. Concrete, for instance, is a hazardous substance. After water, it is the material that is used the most on Earth. Its weight, durability, and capacity to withstand the effects of weathering for a long time make it an appealing option in building. Inevitably, it contributes to the heat island effects, where heat from solar radiation and gases from automobile exhaust are absorbed, resulting in our environment getting warmer. In addition, it also contributes to 4 to 8% of carbon emissions and 10% of industrial waste consumption. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, which is commonly found in drainage pipes, doors, windows, frames, and flooring, is another hazardous substance. Studies suggest that the substance threatens individuals as well as the environment to toxic chemicals and could include dioxins, which are classified as carcinogens, which can cause cancer and other serious conditions. These are merely a handful of the substances that, despite still being widely utilized in the field, may have harmful effects on both humans and the environment. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, the United States produces between 230 million and 600 million tons of building and deconstruction waste each year. The production of materials, their processing and storage, and occasionally even just transferring them throughout one location to another where they could be damaged along the route, all contribute to the 10% of materials that were wasted in the building. A sizable percentage of it's dumped in landfills, which can be hazardous to the environment itself by poisoning the land, diminishing biodiversity, and even collapsing. For instance, an avalanche of building debris in December 2015 led to the deconstruction of multiple factories and residents and the death of nearly 70 people. It goes without saying that this was a horrific tragedy, but as the number of landfills is growing, more needs to be done to limit the effects.
Noise pollution can be found anywhere. In a small town, a new building is being erected. You can hear the loud banging of hammers and the buzzing of saws. The noise created can be damaging to most living beings in surrounding areas. Above 90 decibels is when a human begins to start noticing the effects. They may experience high stress levels, sleep disturbances, high blood pressure, and hearing loss. Workers experience these problems more often due to the fact that they work with these tools and are directly exposed to the noise. It doesn't just stop at humans, it can also affect local wildlife. This can affect sleep cycles of the animals. It can also drown out the mating calls and reduce population sizes.
When concerning the Earth, humanity can no longer spare any expense when coming up with solutions that are both helpful and sustainable to the planet. Construction is one of the biggest industries globally as a result of population growth, so if any industry needs extra attention, it is construction. By providing better energy sources, higher agencies can contribute to this issue, but they are not the only ones. Regular people can help too. By limiting energy use and recycling, there will be a better chance of the Earth surviving so that humanity can prosper.